The harmless senior prank that destroyed a janitor's life and taught our entire school an unforgettable lesson. 5 years ago, our high school had a tradition of senior pranks that administrators quietly tolerated parent as long as nothing was permanently damaged, and no one got hurt when our senior class president Tyler announced he planned the most epic prank ever. Everyone was excited. Tyler was well-liked, charismatic, and known for pushing boundaries without crossing lines. He recruited 15 students, including me, promising something memorable but harmless. The plan seemed simple. We'd break into school at midnight, fill hundreds of cups with water, and place them in intricate patterns throughout the main hallway. It would take hours to clean up but wouldn't cause permanent damage. A classic prank. What I didn't know was that Tyler had secretly modified the plan. As we set up the water cups, he and his closest friends were busy in the science wing mixing clear household chemicals into some of the cups. Just to make the cleanup more interesting, he laughed when I questioned him. That morning, our beloved janitor Mr. Rodriguez arrived at 5 a.m. as he had for 23 years. The security footage later showed him sighing at the sight of hundreds of cups, then methodically starting to clear them. No one had warned him about the chemicals. By 6:30 a.m., the first ambulance arrived. Mr. Rodriguez had suffered severe chemical burns to his hands, arms, and face when cups of water mixed with bleach and ammonia created toxic fumes. He had collapsed in the hallway where he'd worked for 2 decades. The school was evacuated and remained closed for 3 days. Hazmat teams had to clear the building. Mr. Rodriguez spent 2 weeks in the hospital with respiratory damage and chemical burns. The skin on his hands was so damaged he lost fine motor control and 3 fingers. The aftermath was swift and severe. Security cameras had captured everything. Tyler and 7 others were expelled and faced criminal charges for reckless endangerment. The rest of us received suspensions and community service. But the real punishment was watching Mr. Rodriguez return to school a month later. He had aged 10 years. His once steady hands now trembled when he gripped his mop. The maintenance staff had to hire an assistant to help him complete tasks he once managed effortlessly. During our mandatory restorative justice session, Mr. Rodriguez spoke with quiet dignity. I immigrated to this country with nothing but the promise to my family that I would give them a better life, he told us. For 23 years, I arrived before dawn to make sure your classrooms were clean, your bathrooms sanitary, your hallways safe. I took pride in creating an environment where you could learn. He held up his scarred hands. This was my livelihood. This was how I sent 3 children to college, and you took it away for a laugh. No one had considered that the janitor was a person with a life, dreams, and responsibilities. We had rendered him invisible, parent, you're just part of the school building, not someone our actions could harm. Our class fundraised to help with his medical bills. We organized a college fund for his youngest daughter, Tyler, after serving community service. Spent every weekend for a year working alongside the maintenance staff, but nothing could fully restore what Mr. Rodriguez lost. 5 years later, our school no longer has senior pranks. Instead, we have Rodriguez Day, where seniors spend their last week of school maintaining the building alongside the custodial staff, learning firsthand the work that goes into creating their learning environment. I am in college now, studying occupational safety inspired by a lesson learned too late. It was learning that there are no invisible people, and no truly victimless pranks when we fail to see the humanity in everyone around us.